So in January this year I did a sketchbook and I finished it, I'm pretty sure for the first time ever, and I really enjoyed it as an experience. So this is just a sketchbook that I did. There are definitely some pages that I don't like, but that's alright. I learned a lot, I tried a lot of different techniques. Overall, I'm happy that I have this nice full book full of things that I've done and made. So I want to start another one, and this is the empty sketchbook that I want to start, and I thought I would film it. So opening up the sketchbook and leaving the first 2 pages blank so that I can do like an introduction in that page, I'm going to get started. And I thought the sky looked pretty today. Maybe that's just because where I live normally has really boring sky, but I thought I'd start by drawing a nice picture of the sky. And I drew a box just to make it like Pantone, the paint brand, and I want to make it kind of look like a swatch. I think I've seen those on Instagram. And then I drew out some clouds and wrote the word Pantone and Happy Sky as if that's the name of the colour. These are the materials I'm using. I'm using gouache, some paintbrushes, a palette, some water. I really like the colour blue that I already have, but I always add a little bit of white just to make it opaque and a lot of water to make it really thin when I'm using gouache. I find that works really well. But yeah, this is just a clip of me being really happy with the colour because it's just a bog standard tubed colour and it's already a nice colour, and I'm always a bit underwhelmed by the colours that you're given in basic sets. So what I'm doing now is just filling on all the bits that I need to paint blue so I don't forget about any of them. I find that sometimes happens and it's really annoying. And then this is just me painting in, not that skillfully, but some time lapse, so anything looks skillful. And then I'm using a very light blue, which was supposed to be white, but I realised too late it was actually blue, to paint in the clouds. Never fear though, I'm going to add another layer on top just to give it a bit more dimension. So then adding a bit of dark blue, I ended up adding a bit of yellow, which I was not happy about at the time, but I actually think gives it even more depth in hindsight. But at the moment I was like, oh my god. And then I'm adding in white for highlights. While that's drying, I'm just doing some swatches to discover a nice palette of pens. These are just bog standard brush pens. And I'm going to write the quote, I'm upset because I want to change the world, but the world is too big and the people are too mean. And I just think that's kind of an uplifting, kind of down to earth quote that's colourful and kind of happy, kind of sad, it depends where you land on that spectrum. That's just a nice way to start the book, and it's also true. And so then I just write in, this is me writing mean, so you can see how long it actually takes, because it does take quite a while, this technique, but I think it's worth it. And then I'm just going to write Pantone, and I write Happy Sky, and I'm just colouring in the boxes, and I'm done. Just simple as that. So thank you very much for watching.